Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more War in the North. Let us proceed onward. And trying to find these rangers. Also, let's go here. I will buy some bolts. We'll definitely buy that. Let's buy some potions. And then sell some stuff. Alright. Oh, there's a whole nother barrier. Okay, so we're gonna have a fight here and then go in there. Alright, bring it!
Another one of these creatures.
Oh, don't bring it. I don't want to. Oh, no.
Beware of the stone!
Give me the sanctuary, friend. Sanctuary! Gotta try and get it out of there before we get pelted to death by the stones. Like that.
Enter the sphere of light and be healed.
Thank you. Are they outside of the sphere? Stay in the sphere! I think this thing is pelting our ranger friend. Get ready to be messed up. Ow, shit. Oh, did we get him? Okay, cool. Well, I guess I just wasted my war cry there. Oh well. Nope.
If I read the signs right, Lewin and Kalaran fought a battle here as well. And look here, broken shards of a ranger's sword. I know this blade. It belonged to Kalaran.
This is where comrades were here. Where are they now?
The tracks show where two bodies were dragged to the entrance of that large barrow.
Were they living or
Dead? That's
Why is
The only way to discover their fate is by following them into the vault.
Their speech is so low. Didn't I raise that? Yeah, it's raised up to the max. Huh. Oh, wait. Did I miss any secrets back here? I don't think so. Alright, swap character. Oh, wait. It said to signal your allies to attack a target. There's a tip there. But it said it was a keyboard shortcut. Oh, there must be a button on the controller that does the same thing, though, right? No gamepad setting? Alright. So we're going to play the ranger? I guess we just went in. Okay. So, Ranger. Ranged weapon damage. You seem kind of like an all-rounder character. I wonder, do you use any will at all? What do we got? Temporarily evade enemy sight. Perform a quick attack that strikes a single target for bonus damage. Fire an arrow with greater power. Unleash a surprise heavy attack Y against your target for bonus damage. Increases hero mode damage and improves the rate that your attacks build. Hero mode? What is hero mode? Huh. Unlocks dual wielding of one-handed weapons and increases the damage done with them. Sounds great. Let's just, yep. Okay. Stuns the target, enables a follow-up critical. Let's try that. I don't really have many items for this guy. Well, we'll see how this goes. Not even any decent armor. Ugh. How many shots do we have? 40.
This tool makes my blood run chill. This is no place for living men. Let's find my friends. Let's hope we're not too late.
Champion only 214 to 268. I think that's better. But you know what? Actually, I'm going to keep it because when we switch back to the dwarf, I may want to just use that. Because this guy definitely does not have the items that I gave him.
Signs are clear. Rangers were once here. They left some useful items.
Very useful. Hello. Hold, please. Ooh, the stronghold set. We have another one of the stronghold set, but that's one.
Do you fear the face of war? You face a ranger!
That is definitely a lot of damage. Jeez. Okay, I'm down with this.
No match for me!
Which is the way they were supposed to go. Alright, well, we'll kill these guys, I guess.
You face a Dunadan now!
Cool. Wait a minute. These little things can be opened? Oh my god, have I missed some of those? Oh boy.
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
No problem, got this.
Servants of the enemy, beware!
We should probably equip that armor. Ooh, okay. 74 to 94 and slotted? Oh, that's shield. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. We should put something in there. 2% chance to stun when struck. Weapon skills cause slow. Weapon kills, okay, slow. I don't know if I really like any of these for these weapons. I guess we'll do the armor one. Woo! Damage. Actually, hold on. Evasion! Ooh, that was almost 1,000 damage.
Yet.
Oh, I can't do it yet. That one's still not impressive. Since this game relies, I think, like on co-op, I wish that if in single player you can actually totally customize your party members. So they kind of just randomly have stuff and randomly get skills.
You fear to face a dwarf! You face a ranger now!
Get on the ground. Thank you.
Face a Dunadan now!
The dual wielding seems pretty cool. I'm so paranoid about missing secrets. So, do they actually fight, like, worse without hits?
It would be fitting if we were to drive the white from this tomb.
You face a ranger now!
Oh, you gonna die, sucker. Ah!
Let's see if you can take me!
Uh-oh.
You're no match for me!
Wasn't he wielding an axe?
Face a Dunadan now!
Oh my god, got him away.
Let's see if you can take me!
Alright, time to loot. I think they are still fighting. Wrong one. Ah! Actually, that didn't happen. All right. Oh shit. Oh, God.
Servants of the enemy, beware!
It's nice that one of my teammates actually goes to damage. Shit. And he's dead.
Sorry to put you all at once, my friend.
Get him off me! Show the artifacts to a master smith. All right, I got this empowerment.
I am close to death.
No, I missed! There we go. Oh. All right. Hmm. All right, what do we got? Yes. The one we're wearing is what, 18, I think? So, sure. Alliance. It's barely better. I mean, it is part of a set, I guess. Plus 20 power. But, like, the set is worthless unless I get the rest of it. This is at 6? Oh, shoot. Okay, maybe we will buy another one-handed weapon then. Yeah, we probably should. And at some point, go back to Bree to finish that quest and give them all these weapons. At some point. Okay, well I think we found one of our friends. Hold on, friend, I'm looting.
Lewin, he lives. Can you hear me, Lewin? Awake.
No strength can prevail against this sickness. What good are swords in the face of this plague? What wasn't the name? Eridan?
Yes, it's me, my friend.
I have been dreaming.
As you awoke, you said something about a plague. What did you mean?
I don't know. It was as if I was someone else. I remember a plague and despair.
The Great Plague. Nearly 300 years ago, it devastated the Dunedain of this region. You were sharing the dreams of those for whom this tomb was made.
Well, let those dreams remain with the dead. I want no more of them.
How did you end up in this barrow?
I recall we were making good speed through the downs, eager to return to our friends. But a fog began to rise and it became hard to find our way. We began to hear voices calling to us, as if from far off, or else underground. And then, the dead were all around us. We fought them, but then I felt the presence of something else, something stronger, more evil. I saw a shadowy figure seize hold of Kalaran and he fell senseless. Then it came for me. That is all I remember. But if I was brought living into this tomb, then the same would be true for Kalaran. We need to find him.
That's what we intend to do. Are you strong enough to join us?
Yes, I think I can keep up with you.
Let's go before any more dead things decide to turn up.
Alright, let's go. Just a random dude sleeping in the middle of the tomb. Oh wait, there's a buddy. Listen, this is important. We gotta shatter all of these. Oh wait. Oh, that's the range that we already... Okay, I thought that was our other buddy. He just ran ahead of us. You think you're so cool sitting up here.
Endure this light.
Face a Dunedain now!
Hi. Welcome back to the land of the living.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
Anyone else? Alright, I'm out. Woo. Yo, Ranger friend, how about you stay with the group? Oh, this looks like a boss fight room.
It's Kalaran!
That's not Kalaran, though.
What's happened?
Beat the Barrow-wight Lord.
Rangers, hear me! The Barrow-wight controls him! Defend yourselves! We must strike him down!
He's a friend! I cannot!
The man you knew is dead! This is but a crude trick! Defend yourselves!
Well, alright, buddy. Sorry. That didn't work. There's nothing that's lighting up red. Oh. Sorry, friend. I'll remember you. Alright, everyone, just beat on him. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was gonna dodge those, but the actual damage was applied before the wave that you could see hits you. So I just didn't, like I said, didn't time that right.
Beware!
I'm gonna go over here and loot stuff, friends.
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
Is this gonna follow the rule of 3? We have to do a thing 3 times to win? Aww.
Take me!
Okay, still didn't... Oh, wait. There we go. Got it. This is like MMO raid mechanics.
Stomach to face me! Face a Dunadan now!
Yes, come back here. No! Damn it. Oh, shit. Hold him in place, friends. Level. Yeah, take that. You thought I wasn't gonna strike him because he was a friend. Let me tell you, any of my friends die in the zombie apocalypse and they come back as a zombie, no hesitation.
It's a hard thing to see a good friend slain. And harder still to see his remains desecrated in this manner. But at least now he is at rest. But you, how are you bearing up?
First Black Riders, now Barrow-wights. This is more than men should have to contend with. But where there is life, there is hope. Thanks for your concern, but I will be all right. I owe it to those who have fallen to go on as best I may.
Sure, yeah, you deserve some reward.
We've gathered many rich treasures from this tomb. You certainly deserve a share.
Thanks, but it would only serve to remind me of all of this. You keep what you have won.
You've been through a terrible ordeal. Perhaps you should come with us to Rivendell. Or we could take you to Bree. It's not far away.
No, I feel my strength returning. I'll soon be myself again. And then I will bear Kalaran's body away from these tainted tombs. He should be buried with the rest of his brothers who fell at Sarn Ford.
That would be fitting. I hope that he will rest in peace. Farewell, Elrond.
Farewell. Each killing blow grants temporary strength while blocking to rush ahead. Bonus of armor based on your current dex. Fire multiple arrows. This seems pretty cool. Enable automatic health and power regeneration while evasion is active. Oh, okay. Dropping a flashbang that stuns enemies. Defender only. Red Eye Mallet, plus 3 damage, but it actually does, or ice damage, but it does less than what we have. Yeah, it looks cool though. It's good enough for me. Alright, continue on to Rivendell. First, we're going to stop in Bree, and then we got to go back to the encampment and give them the plants. So let's do all of that. Farewell, friend. Oh. Okay, we don't have... Okay, I thought we were going to be able to select where we were going, but alright. Let's go to Rivendell is what I meant to say. Those are kinda...
Eredon, it is good to see you safe.
Like them.
Eredon and Elro here told us of your actions at Fornost. Such courage and skill brings honor to all the Dunedain.
Indeed. It is an honor to welcome one so brave to my home, and your companions as well.
I am grateful for what you did at Fornost. If Agandar's forces had joined in the hunt, there is little chance that I and my charges would have made it here to safety.
I thank you for the welcome. Are you the master of these halls?
Yes, I am Elrond Half-Elven, Lord of the Refuge of Imladris, or as you know it, Rivendell.
I'm glad to see you made it here in one piece, Aragorn. But I still have no idea why your mission was so urgent.
I think it is time we told our newfound friends what they have gotten themselves into.
Well, hello, Gandalf. All of a sudden, Gandalf is here. Gandalf!
Gandalf? So you are involved in this as well?
Indeed. Wherever there is trouble and strife, and the enemy is stirring, there you will find Gandalf the Grey.
Well then, Can you explain why the enemy is so eager to get his hands on a poor little hobbit?
You have more than earned such an explanation. Tell me, what do you know of Isildur's Bane?
The Ring of Power?
Isildur's Bane? That is another name for the Ring of Power.
Quite right. The Ring of Power. The One Ring. The ruling ring. After lying lost and nearly forgotten for centuries, Sauron's ring has once again been found.
Do you mean to say the halfling Aragorn rescued has come into possession of the Dark Lord's ring?
I see now how close we came to complete ruin. But what will become of the ring, now that it is safe in Rivendell?
There is no safe resting place for the ring, not even here in Imladris. It is a danger to all who come near to it. There is only one course left to us. The ring must be destroyed.
To do so, the ring will need to be cast into the same fires from which it was forged. Those of Mount Doom, in the land of Mordor. The hobbit, Frodo Baggins, has agreed to take it there.
You're not going to send a hobbit off to Mordor alone.
No, certainly not. A fellowship will be formed. A fellowship of 9. 9 walkers set against Sauron's 9 Black Riders. Among this fellowship will be representatives of all the free peoples of the world. Elves, dwarves, and men. Aragorn and I will both be going.
What can the rest of us do to assist you?
The Nazgul and Agandaur are dire threats. We must learn all we can of their movements before the Fellowship is to depart. Scouts will be sent out in every direction to scour the lands around Rivendell. Your aid in this would be of great service to our cause.
Very well. Where should we start?
Agandaur is our chief concern. Although the Nazgul are powerful foes, our mission here in the north is abundantly clear. We can only guess what Agandaur may be planning, or where he went after he escaped from you.
I suspect he may be planning to move against us here. Sauron's hatred of the elves is very great, and he does not forget the hand we played in his defeat during the War of the Last Alliance.
If it is strength he wants, he may well find it among the Etten Moors.
You know that region better than I. What can you tell me of the Etten Moors?
The Etten Moors are a spur of the Misty Mountains, lying almost directly north of Rivendell. It is a wild region of very rugged terrain, home to many trolls and giants.
I myself was in the Etten Moors but days ago. I saw no sign of Agandaur's presence, but neither did I encounter trolls. That fact alone is troubling. It could be that they are gathering in force, somewhere among the moors.
If so, it is best we learn of it before they can take us by surprise. We will scout the Etten Moors to see what we can discover.
From what I have heard of you, from Aragorn and Elrond's sons, I expected no less. Still, you have had a long road and hard fighting to get this far. Take what time you need to rest and recover before you set out. The Etten Moors are a dangerous place for the unprepared.
The hospitality of my house is yours, for as long as you wish.
Well, thank you, Elrond. Speak to Elrond about the mysterious scroll. Okay, yeah, he would be one to know such things. Maybe we should put, like, our weapons away in the presence of Elrond? Yeah, never mind, it's fine. It's totally fine. I will say, real briefly, that scene in The Hobbit, when you see Elrond actually fighting against the wraiths, that was pretty cool. And Galadriel, too. And, I guess,
Greetings
Sauron.
to you, Eradan. I am pleased to welcome you to my home. I had heard your name spoken with praise by Aragorn even before these recent
Sauron.
events. You have more than proven the value of his judgment. The Dunedain are often our guests here in Imladris, but I would be pleased if you would consider this house as your home whenever you may have need of it. But I gather you are here for more than an exchange of pleasantries. Do you have questions for me?
Yeah, man, I found this scroll.
I found this scroll at Fornost. I thought it best to bring it to your attention.
A wise decision. This is writ in the black speech of Mordor, a language I will not utter here. It is intended to instruct the reader in the use of dark sorceries.
I like how they slipped in that, the line, a language I will not utter here.
What is the Black Speech?
A language devised by Sauron when he desired a single tongue to be spoken by all who serve him. He had small luck introducing it to the scattered tribes of orcs and trolls, but it is still used by his highest-ranking servants.
Then it is good that we captured this from the enemy before it could cause further harm. What will become of it?
I will destroy this scroll at the very least. But wait, here I discover more. Listen to what is written herein. Scribed by the hand of Agandaur, disciple of the great Lord Sauron, for the empowerment of his servant Wulfrun and those others of his faithful who prove worthy. I will speak no more of these blasphemies, but it does say that this scroll is one of 7 such works.
Oh boy. We gotta collect some items.
So 6 more remain. Perhaps we can capture them as well.
That would be a great service to our cause. Should you recover them all, bring them to me, and I will ensure they are destroyed.
I will.
I will be certain to do so.
In the meantime, please accept this in appreciation for bringing this matter to my attention. Perhaps it will be of service to you in your travels.
There is something else. I found this tome hidden amid the ruins at Fornost. It appears to be quite old.
Ah, now this is writing of an altogether more wholesome sort. This was not made by any minion of Sauron, but rather by the men of Arthedain, likely before the fall of Fornost.
Tell me about this realm of Arthedain.
Arthedain was the last fragment of the great northern kingdom of Arnor. The heirs of Isildur ruled as kings of Arthedain until it too was destroyed by the enemy.
Yet the line of kings has remained unbroken. This much I know well.
It is true Isildur's line has remained unbroken. But without a kingdom to rule, they have not claimed the title of king and have been known simply as chieftains of the Dunedain. It is our friend Aragorn who currently bears that title, although he will be the last to do so. Either he will become a king, or Isildur's line will come to an end with him.
Perhaps this book is a record of those days long past. The pages are too worn and the writing too faded for me to make out much. Perhaps you can discover more.
Indeed. It seems to be a personal journal. And here is a name inscribed. M-A-L. Why, this appears to be a work of Malbeth, the seer of Arthedain.
Malbeth? The name seems somewhat familiar.
Many of the Dunedain race are gifted with foresight, but none more than Malbeth. He predicted the final destruction of the kingdom of Arthedain, which befell exactly as he had foretold. I will examine this work carefully. Who knows what other visions are here recorded? It may be that we will find something of value to us in this time of trouble. You did well in bringing this to me. Take this in way of thanks.
I am happy to have been of service. Thank you, and farewell.
Choice of reward. What? Choice of reward? How do I... Oh. Temporary benefits when consumed, health times 2, duration 60 minutes. Power cost of skills is reduced 80%. Let's just do this one. Four dex, 5 health, 1 reflect, damage, 2 strength, 4 will, 12 armor. In either case, I don't have the will to use them. What up, Aragorn?
Eredan, I am glad of this chance to speak with you. I wish to tell you how proud I am of all you have accomplished. Halbarad has taught you well, and your acts of courage honor the memory of our brothers who fell at Sarn Ford. Knowing I have the loyalty of such men strengthens my resolve.
I would like to know more about those chosen to be part of your fellowship.
Who is it that interests you?
Oh, Boromir.
Tell me about the Wood Elf, Legolas.
It is fitting that we have a representative of the Eldar, the Elves, along with us on this venture. They have been foes of Sauron since before the ancestors of the Dunedain first returned to the shores of Middle-earth. Legolas is keen of eye and ear, and he is unmatched as a bowman. His arrows seldom miss their mark.
Okay, I think we know what we need to know about the Fellowship.
I feel I should accompany you on your quest. Let me go south with you.
The Ring-bearer's companions have already been chosen. I will not gainsay the wisdom of Elrond and Gandalf in this matter. I know it is hard for you to remain behind, but until now you have always dedicated yourself to protecting the people of the North. I would ask you to continue to do so, for the servants of the enemy are found in many places, not in Mordor alone.
But why do we do this?
There are times I wonder why we do it. We have little enough thanks from those we protect.
Need I answer that? You do it because you know it is right. The North would have known little peace but for us. What roads would any dare travel? What safety would there be in these lands if we had abandoned our self-appointed duty? And two, you do it because of your faith in my line, and in me. You and the others believe that I am the rightful king of the lost realm of Arnor, and it is the duty of a king to protect his subjects. I know it is in your heart, Eredan. You are one of the king's men, even if the king has no throne. Never believe that I am not grateful for such devotion. I will do all I can to justify your faith.
You go now to claim your rightful place as the King of Gondor.
Above all, I go to help Frodo fulfill his quest. For unless the ring is destroyed, Gondor will soon fall. King or no king.
You have traveled a great deal. Is there anything you can tell me of the Etenmoors?
Only that it is a dangerous and unforgiving place. My own grandfather Alador was slain by trolls in the Etenmoors. It is important we learn if the enemy is active in the moors, but we do not send you there lightly. Be on your guard at all times while you venture there.
Good luck to you.
Good luck, friend. Oh wait, does that mean the sword's right here? Yep, there it is. Cool. The shards of Narsil. The blade that cut the ring. Still sharp. Hey, what up, Gandalf? Mr. Grey?
Ah, Eredan.
Did it with the staff in the study?
You've grown into a fine man of the Dunedain. Your recent deeds of valor have proven your worth.
The Dunedain kingdom of Arnor fell long ago. There's nothing left in much of the north save ruins. Why would Sauron build a force here?
Sauron seeks dominion over all of Middle-earth. His desire is to order all things as he sees fit. Even were these lands empty from here to the sea, still he would seek to control them. There is power in Rivendell that could stand against him when all others fall. For a time. And this is something Sauron cannot allow.
For years I've patrolled the Shire at Aragorn's orders. I worry it may not be safe for me to abandon that duty.
Aragorn knows where you are most needed, Eredan. With the flight of the ring in this direction, the enemy is looking this way, and has forgotten the Shire for now. For now. But eventually his eye will turn once again toward the Shire, as humble as it is. Hobbits as miserable slaves would please him far more than hobbits happy and free. And there is such a thing as malice and revenge. Sauron will leave the final devastation of the Shire to his servant Agandaur. And that is yet another reason why you must find him and put an end to his designs. In opposing Agandaur, you are defending the Shire.
I mean, the Eagles do save the day in everything.
At Fornost, one of the great eagles came to our aid. Perhaps the eagles could help with the ring.
I don't fault you for thinking along those lines. Why not beg a ride from an eagle, fly far out to the west, and drop the ring into the deepest part of the sea?
Man, why don't we do
Such
that?
ideas were debated at Elrond's council. But there are many things in the deep waters, and seas and lands may change. We cannot think of our time alone. We must destroy this thing forever.
But I mean, like, how about just flying them over the mountain and just like drop them in the volcano. Yeah, I mean there are the ring race on their flying mounts, but I mean you're eagles, you're fast, you can do it. Oh, here, yeah, then fly to Mount Doom.
Then have an eagle fly Frodo directly to Mount Doom.
Indeed. So simple as that. You think so mighty a creature as one of the great eagles could simply waft into Mordor and escape the eye that never sleeps? No. Not all the eagles of the Misty Mountains could stand against Sauron and the full power of his ringwraiths. It would be folly. Nor, for that matter, do the great eagles take orders from us.
I still think it's a good idea.
Pardon me. I had hoped there might be another way, and Frodo could be spared what awaits him.
You have a good heart, and I wish it could be so. We debated many such notions. I had even given thought to dragons. There was a time when dragonfire could destroy a ring of power. But even if the mightiest of the dragons of old, and Calagon the Black, were alive today, his fire would not be enough to consume the One Ring, Sauron's ring. No, there is no other way. Frodo must go to Mount Doom, and you have a foe of your own you must contend with, Agandaur, and there is no telling what allies and powers he is gathering.
This man, Agandaur, have you ever had word of him before?
Though I know nothing of Agandaur himself, I have seen his kind at other times in distant lands. He is likely a black Númenorian, and a master of dark sorceries.
That would make him distant kin to the Dunedain. I thought they'd long ago faded into myth. It also means he's more dangerous than I thought.
Who can say what promises Sauron has made to him? Perhaps even a ring of his own. At the very least, Agandaur expects to rule all of the North. He would be a cruel tyrant. The elves he will seek to utterly destroy. Hobbits, men, dwarves, any that survive, will be enslaved. And he will raise an iron kingdom in the north, in mockery of the ancient glory of Arnor. This is his dark dream. It must never come to pass.
You know a lot.
When first we spoke, you said you recently passed through the Edenmoors. Can you tell me more?
It is a rough and empty land, home to many trolls. I passed through with great haste, for I needed to reach Rivendell as quickly as I could.
And you saw no sign of trolls?
I saw neither trolls nor fresh signs of them, and that disturbs me more than encountering one. I doubt they've all packed up and left. Mindless brute creatures they may be, yet they can be used and driven to even greater wickedness by a strong enough hand. Agandaur could well be forming them into an army.
You believe he is mustering the trolls for an attack?
That is my fear. I would gladly be proven wrong, but my heart misgives me that somewhere in the Edenmoors, you will find them gathering and being prepared for war. We must know. Such a force could be sent against Rivendell, perhaps in hopes of capturing the ring.
Then I'll gather my friends and scout the moors. We'll learn the truth of the matter.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Are you a master blacksmith?
Welcome, Eradan. I suspected you would find your way here before long.
I have gathered a few artifacts of interest on my travels. I believe you might be able to help me with them.
Ah, these are work of Westernese, the lost land of Númenor. The men who forged these items were skilled indeed. You have the makings of a unique weapon here. Although these components were never part of a single work, I believe you have assembled everything I would need to make it so. The finished weapon would undoubtedly carry some elven qualities.
What do you mean by that?
Only that with a work such as this, the finished product is liable to reflect the nature of the smith who assembles it. If, for example, a dwarven smith were to complete this weapon, it might possess quite different qualities from the weapon I would create.
Nah, it's fine, you can do it.
I would be pleased if you would undertake this task.
Very good. I will get started at once. There, it is finished.
That was
May
quick.
these serve you
Holy
well, my
shit.
friend.
I know elves are pretty skilled, but damn, man. Do any repairs? I think maybe we do. Maybe we don't. So what did he just give us? Is that what he just gave us? A guardsman's shield? Okay, maybe I was expecting something a little more. No way that's what he gave us. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's another choice. All right. Reduce wear 300%. 16 fire damage. Yep. Yeah, that was cool.
Welcome, Elrond. I suspected.
What task are you working at now?
My fellow smiths and I are preparing for a great work. Soon we will be called upon to reforge the legendary sword Narsil. In the meantime, I've been sharpening my skills by practicing the art of imbuing gemstones.
I should be going.
Is this Legolas? Yep.
Pardon my curiosity, but you don't appear to be one of Elrond's people.
No, I am one of the woodland folk of Mirkwood. My name is Legolas Greenleaf, the son of Thranduil, king of the woodland realm. But I too am curious. You don't appear to be one of the men of Dale, nor one of the Bjornings.
I am Eridan, one of the Rangers of the North, the Dunedain.
Ah, one of those who follow Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
Yep, that's me.
What brought you on such a long and perilous journey?
Unpleasant business. My father sent me to report the escape of Gollum, a creature Aragorn had entrusted to our care.
What can you tell me about this Gollum?
A pathetic creature who long held the Ring of Power. The evil of the ring has left him twisted and tormented. His only thought is to recover what was taken from him.
How did Gollum manage to escape your guard?
Not from a lack of watchfulness, but perhaps from too much kindness. We occasionally allowed Gollum to go about the wood under close guard. But on one of these ventures, the guards were attacked by orcs from Dol Guldur. In the confusion, Gollum escaped. We followed his tracks southward for many leagues, until it drew near to Dol Guldur. There, it became too dangerous to pursue him any further.
What is this place, Dol Guldur?
A stronghold of the enemy in the south of Mirkwood. It was once the dwelling of the Dark Lord, until he was driven out in the year of the Dragon's Fall. But it has once again become a place of great evil. All the darkness that besets Mirkwood has its source in Dol Guldur.
Will you be departing for your home soon?
No. I have been chosen to represent Elvenkind among the Company of the Ring. I will be accompanying the halfling, Frodo Baggins, on his journey south.
Sure. Why you?
It seems strange that with so many elves in his own household to consider, Elrond chose to make you a member of the Fellowship.
I asked for the privilege, and Elrond did not refuse me. I feel he may have been relieved not to lose any of his household to this quest. He will have need of all his strength, should the enemy move against Imladris.
I am curious why you would volunteer for this.
Partially to make amends for the loss of Gollum, but more so because this will be the final chapter in our long struggle against the darkness. And I wish to have a hand in our final victory. Or at least, to stand in the forefront of our last act of defiance.
May fortune favor your fellowship in the days ahead, Legolas.
Okay. This has gone on for over an hour. We'll finish talking to everybody and then go back to Bree and all that stuff in the next episode. Is that... Oh my god, what is her name? It has to be her, right? The daughter of Elrond. Arwen, yes. Okay. We'll talk to Arwen and more in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Holy crap, there's more stuff over there. I will see you next time.